Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to the channel. This is Mccoles World, and you are with Travel and Study Abroad in Chi. It's been exciting and a blessing to have you here with me. Thank you, my returning subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do well to hit on the subscription button, as well the notification bell, so you know what's coming next. Okay. On this channel is everything about traveling, getting the chances to study abroad, and also travel for work, internships, volunteer jobs, and whatnot. Okay. In today's video, we are going to New Zealand. All right. I saw a video of one of my friends, and I wanted to bring it out here to you two guys. Okay. It's getting the scholarship to study in New Zealand, and it's fully funded. Everything is covered, and we will explore all of that in today's video. Okay. How to go about it, the courses available, and all the eligibility criteria and things you need to know. Okay, so yeah, before we dive into it, please, if you haven't liked yet, smash on the like button, as well subscribe, and let's go. Okay, so this is the website, right? New Zealand, Manaki New Zealand Scholarships, and beautiful user-friendly website. Then you can go ahead and check them all out. So we'll go straight to scholarships for international students. I have opened in another tab already. So once you're here, you have to take your time and check the eligible countries. Okay, so let's pick them one after the other. Right, so here it says that are available to citizens from eligible countries. So if your country is not on the list, the New Zealand government does not offer any academic scholarship to you. Okay, yeah, so for example, Pacific countries, they have them all here, and they have Asian countries here as well. These are the countries, and African countries, right? Algeria, Angola, Botswana, Djibouti, Tiwatini, Egypt, Ethiopia, Kenya, Ghana, Lesotho, Malawi, Mauritius, Comoros, Mozambique, Namibia, Nigeria, Rwanda, Senegal, South Africa, Tanzania, Tunisia, Uganda, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. So yeah, if you are from any of these countries, you can apply to the scholarship. They have Caribbean countries here as well, Latin American countries, Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia, Costa Rica, and Commonwealth countries. As a result of COVID-19, we regret to advise that no tertiary scholarships are available for the Commonwealth for the 2023 section round. So this page actually is about the eligible countries. Okay, so next it says if you're a citizen of eligible country, check if you meet all the criteria for the New Zealand scholarship. Right, so here, this is the part where you can take an online eligibility test to make sure or to check if you qualify for the scholarship. Okay, in which country do you hold citizenship? How long have you been living in your home country? How much work experience you have, and whether we provide scholarship to your country. Okay, so yes. Now, age requirement for scholars, you must be 18 to 40 years, I believe. Yes, here, right? There is no upper age limit for applicants. This means if you are 18 and over, you can apply. However, we do prefer applicants who are under 40 years of age for Manaki New Zealand scholarships for university or tertiary students. So it's quite amazing that you can just get onto this, and they give only 10% to PhD candidates. They prefer masters candidates. So if you want to do your masters and all, you go ahead and jump onto these ones as well. Okay, so yeah, let's try to check the online eligibility test and see how it is. Once you come to the page, you'll be able to choose your country and then your date of birth, right? Right. So what is your home country? For example, let's say Nigeria, for example. I'll choose Nigeria. Let's see, what is it? There we go. And then date of birth, just choose any date of birth. Okay, let's see, yes, for example. Now you go to next. Okay, now once you go to next, they will ask you all these questions. Are you a citizen of Nigeria? Of course you are, yes. Are you a citizen or permanent resident of New Zealand, Australia? If you are, yes. If you are not, no. On 31st December 2023, will Nigeria have been the main country you've been living in for the last 2 years or more, which is yes. On the 31st March, will you have completed work experience more than 12 months full-time work or 24 hours part-time work that relates to the scholarship study you want to apply for? You say yes. Are you currently serving in the military? If you are, you say yes. If not, no. And here, if you've previously received a Monarchy New Zealand scholarship, do any of the circumstances listed below apply to you? You have had a New Zealand scholarship terminated within the last 5 years because of academic performance, terminated on conduct grounds, downgraded within the last 5 years because of academic performance, or downgraded within the last 2 years on personal grounds. And you have received a New Zealand scholarship and voluntarily withdrawn within the last 2 years on compassionate grounds, and returned home within the last 5 years without completing a qualification. Of course, it's no. Okay, and then I confirm. Then you check eligibility. So once you go through all of this, they'll tell you, congratulations, you're eligible to apply. Okay, now write down your eligibility code. So you need this code to register, right? So you can send it to your email. You put in your email address here and you send code. You need this code to register to apply for the New Zealand scholarship. All right, so it's quite an amazing way of checking this one out. So let's get back to it. You should check the immigration and visa regulations. Okay, you need to check all of them. Do how to read all of that. Visa fees and immigration levy paid by the High Commission or reimbursed by the institution in New Zealand. So yes, everything is yes. Travel to location where medical check occurs, no, they will not pay for that. Police clearance, no. Visa, no. Passport application, they won't pay for that, but they will only pay for visa fee and immigration levy. Okay. The border restrictions also, you should check them all out. And then English requirement. So once you qualify for this or you are shortlisted for this scholarship, they will then tell you if you are required to submit an English language test. Okay, but at the start, initially, you don't need it to apply to it. So you can go ahead and then read on all of that. PhD applicants should look for a supervisor as soon as possible. Okay, so only shortlisted applicants need English test scores, like I just said. All right. So if you are shortlisted, then of course you have to go through this and provide all of. They'll give you the time to apply for if you haven't, taken any yet, for you to register and then apply for that. So that's about the English. If you have any questions on that. Now, who organizes and pays for English language tests? We organize and pay for IELTS tests shortlisted applicants from these countries. That's so cool. Wow. Fiji, Kiribati, and all Papua New Guinea, Tonga, and all that. Okay, cool. So that's about for the English. And scholars must contribute to their country's development and work experience requirements for scholars. So this is very important. Let's check this out. Postgraduate scholarship applicants or applicants who finished high school a few years ago must have relevant work experience. Okay. When assessing scholarship applications, we offer applicants who want to study courses that align strongly to their current work experience. Okay. So we prefer applicants who will continue working in their current job sector after they finish their scholarship. So it's very important that if you're a postgraduate student or you are an undergraduate applicant and you finished your high school a few years ago, then you must provide a relevant work experience. Okay. So it's here. It says 1 year of full-time work experience, 30 hours. Or 2 years of part-time work experience, 29 hours per week. Okay, work experience can be paid, unpaid, or voluntary. It doesn't really matter. There's an exception for school leavers and first-year undergraduate students. So these two parts of scholarship applicants do not need work experience. The applicants who are in their final year of secondary school, you don't need. And applicants who are in their first year of tertiary study that has started in the academic year immediately after completing secondary school. So if you are in college or you are the university first year, you don't need any work experience. Or if you are a final year at your secondary school, you don't also need any work experience, which is very good. Okay. And now, if you are not eligible, you can research other scholarships in New Zealand. That is also good. So let's go on to the research academic subjects we recommend for the country. So they have a list of topics or majors or programs that they would give the scholarship on if you should choose these programs. Okay, they have requested courses. So for example, click on the following link to recommend study subjects in the Pacific, Asia, Africa, Caribbean, Latin America. So I'll go straight to Africa, and then it'll tell us the kinds of programs. All right, so when you come out here, it says, like I said, you may study a postgraduate level in New Zealand. We recommend these sectors and subjects for eligible students from your country, which is Africa, the continent. Master's level is preferred. The maximum of 10% of scholarships awarded each year will be for PhD. So out of 100, just let's say 10% will go to PhD students. The rest, they prefer master level from Africa. Okay. Now for governance-related topics, preference will be given to applicants who are currently or were in the past 5 years employed in the public service. Note, these subjects could be useful and all that, right? So these are the sectors or the subjects they recommend. Food and security and agriculture, agribusiness, farm management, agri-commerce, agriculture technology, dairy systems, agriculture, horticulture management, rural development, supply chain management, renewable energy, you have it all here, and good governance, government, public policy, public management, policy, and governance. Okay, so that's about it for Africa. It goes to Asia, and they have different countries and their requirements. So Cambodia, for example, they have it all here for them. Okay, Indonesia, it's also here. All of these programs are here, and all the way to Philippines. Quite the same. Thailand also here, and also yeah, that's about the programs. Okay, the programs that they will recommend that you choose in order to get the scholarship. Okay, right now, so right now that we are done, let's get on to the universities you need to apply to. So this is a New Zealand scholarship, and there are selected research universities you have to apply to. So research available course, let's check this one in a new tab and see. Right, so here, scholars can study abroad in New Zealand at one of 8 universities or 3 institutes of technology. Okay, citizens from eligible Pacific countries can also choose from 4 Pacific universities. So here, research approved education institution and their course catalogs, they are all here. And these are the universities here, 8 universities to choose from: Auckland, University of Technology, Lincoln, Marseille, University of Auckland, University of Canterbury, University of Otago, University of Waikato, and Victoria University of Wellington. So you can choose from any of these to apply. Okay, yes. Now 3 institutes of technology to choose from: Southern Institute of Technology, Unitech Institute of Technology, Wintech, Waikato Institute of Technology. So either 8 or 3 of that, and we do research on these New Zealand websites, so you can go out here and read more. These websites will help you choose the best New Zealand education institution for the course you want. Okay, so you can check all these out here, and this is for the Pacific citizens as well. So that is that. Let's move on to this one: how to apply. This is what it's important. How to apply. Let's check this one: how to apply. Let's check how to apply. Yes, how do we apply to this scholarship? Right, so the scholarship application process differs depending on which country or region you're from. You can apply between the application opening and closing dates for your country. So select the region to find the application process for your country. I'll go straight to Africa. How to apply. Citizens from eligible African countries who want to study can apply here. So you click online here, and then yes, here they'll give you out some guidelines. Follow the steps to apply. Applicant applying again, new applicant before you apply, application writing tips for using online system. You must supply a valid email address, go to the online application system, send us an inquiry. So we are for the first time, new applicants. If you are returning, you can go through the process, but since we are new for the sake of this video, yes, let's focus on this one. Now, complete the eligibility test and get the code. Remember, we did that. You get the code because that's what you're going to use to register. Okay, and then you register. Right from there, you see the register button. You click on it, and it will take you to another page. You set your password, and you complete and submit the application before the closing date. Okay. We can check here before you apply. You can also check the tips, the documents you need. But opening and closing dates for your country, let's see. Okay, so in 2023, application portal will open for all countries and regions at 12 midnight, Wednesday, 1st February. So you have 2 more months to gather your document and apply, right? It closes 12 p.m. midday, Tuesday, 28th February. Okay, so that is the date for that. Now, before you apply, what information and documents you need? What information and documents you need? Okay, information and documents you need to provide your name, date of birth, physical address, and all that. Email, current email address, list of preferred courses. Your preferred courses must progress on from the highest qualification you have previously achieved. Describe how your preferred course relates to one of the recommended study subjects for your country, a list of qualifications you already have completed, and whatnot. It has it all, academic transcript, and all of that, the records, a copy of it. And if you're applying for PhD, scholarship may apply to undertake doctoral studies in any of the identified sectors. You must, however, be able to show that there are employment opportunities on your return that require you to undertake unsupervised postdoctoral research. So you can go ahead and read all these ones. PhD and master's by thesis applicants must describe their proposal research. So you need to write a proposal for your master's research. Yes, that could be a bit tricky, but if you have your proposal there already, it should be very easy for you to do that. Okay, no need to provide these things when you apply. Verified copies, English test, verified copies of birth cert, passports, you don't need that. Student visa, you don't need. A letter of place on the university, you don't need that. A confirmation of a PhD supervisor, PhD applicant, scholarship applicants, you don't need to apply. You don't need to provide these when you're applying. You don't need to have a PhD supervisor when you apply. So as a PhD applicant, you do not need to prove that you've already have a PhD supervisor. Though it's recommended you search for that as soon as possible, but it's not, mandatory to provide it when you're applying. But later in the PhD process, if you were selected for they select you for an interview, then you must prove your PhD supervisor. Topics and order. So guys, I think basically that's all about this. You can go to how they select the sectors and everything. Current status September 26th October 2022. Now the selection portal will be open in February 2023. Gather your documents together and try to apply. It will help you, and it covers your everything, even airport pickup, food tuition, stipends, food, dormitory, everything is covered, grants and everything is covered for you. So it's quite amazing. You can bring your family along with you. Okay, if you see here, it says scholars get ready to start. Bringing family to you, study start date and all of that. Medical, apply for visa, medical test, travel accommodation, everything is covered. So I will leave the link down the description box so you can also check it out. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section and I'll get at you. Thank you so much for staying up till now. I wish you all the best and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.